I will call to order this January 16th meeting of the Judicial and Public Safety Committee. Well, actually, I'm going to call for a roll. Can I get a roll call, please?
Chair Evans,
Here.
Member Chaplin. Here. Member Childress.
Yes.
Member Desart. Here. Member Eckhoff. Member Guston.
Here.
Member Krajewski. Member Ozog. Member Schwarzy. Member Tornatori. Member Yu.
Here.
Member Zay.
Okay, physical quorum of the members is physically present. I will entertain a motion to permit those members not physically present due to personal illness or disability, employment purposes, or for the business of the board, or family or other emergency to participate by video or teleconference. Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Welcome, Member Yu and Member Guston.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any public comments? Okay, no public comments. Chair remarks. Everybody stay warm. Welcome back to 2024. And let's get some county business done. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from December 5th, 2023? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the motion carries. On to procurement requisitions. Can I get a motion for item 240311, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Dr. Michaela Mosley to provide expertise, experience, and knowledge to complete court-ordered psychosexual evaluations for court-involved individuals for the period January 17th, 2024 through January 16th, 2025 for a contract total amount not to exceed $23,400. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the motion.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve JPSP -5-24 recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Northeast DuPage Youth and Family Services to provide services to youth who are at risk of domestic violence and trauma for the period of February 1st, 2024 through January 31st, 2025 for a contract total amount not to exceed $36,000. I keep forgetting to ask. Any comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
Carries. I know, it's too cold. It's early in the year. Okay, can I get a motion to approve JPSP 6-24 recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order issued to Alliance Technology Group LLC for the purchase of a backup system for the virtual servers for the Sheriff's Office for the period of January 24th, 2024 through January 23rd, 2025 for a contract total not to exceed $98,446.20. Any questions or comments on this one?
I actually have a question, Chair Evans.
Okay, Member Yu.
Yes, I was wondering when the last time they purchased a backup system for their virtual servers, and this backup system, how many servers are there?
Is Chief Billadou on?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
Deputy Chief Billadou's on and I think can answer this question for you, Member Yu.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I think I'm just about as sick as Member Yu is. To the best of my knowledge, we have never had a backup server, a virtual backup server. This is the first time that we're doing it. All I can do is go back to our prior IT directors. We're just not up to the task of having such a thing. So this is our first go around doing it. We have multiple servers that are going to be backed up on this virtual server for purposes of security of the information. I don't want to go into detail of what types of servers these are, but they're a substantial number of servers that need to be backed up. And our existing system was actually standing in the rack right next to our primary servers, which, as you know, from a technology standpoint, is not a good idea.
Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Moving on to item 6D, can I get a motion to approve JPSP 724 recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Sentinel Offender Services LLC to provide GPS device or electronic monitoring services to juveniles and indigent adult offenders and their victims for the period February 1st, 2024 through January 31st, 2026, for a total contract amount not to exceed $612,000. Any questions or comments on this one? Oh, yes, Member Garcia.
It's probably a very simple question to answer. The one said "and victims." Can somebody answer me why the victims would have an electronic monitoring on them?
Morning, Bob McKellen from probation. We offer victims the ability to carry a mobile device. So therefore, if the perpetrator is within a certain amount of feet from them, an alarm will go off and the police will be notified.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. McKellen. Oh, Member Zay.
Thank you. I know it's the same contract amount as before, but have we seen an uptick of monitoring due to Safety Act? Or is this an option for the judges to instead of holding them, to put them on monitoring?
We haven't seen a drastic increase, but we have seen an increase. Each year since 2018, we've seen an uptick in numbers each year on GPS. The trend this year, which is I think a good thing, is we're seeing less non-DV related GPS cases and more DV related cases. So the judges are looking at the GPS program like it was intended to protect victims.
Great, thank you.
Member Dessart?
I'm sorry, I have to ask about your answer. DV related, what does that mean?
Domestic violence
Domestic
cases.
violence. Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the motion carries. On to budget transfers. Can I get a motion to approve item 24-312, transfer of funds from accounts, employee, medical, and hospital insurance to regular salaries, employer share IMRF, and employer share Social Security in the amount of $117 to cover salaries and fringe benefit shortages for the drug court budget for FY23. Any questions? Oh, okay, so motion by Chaplin and second by Bozak. Okay, all in favor?
I was
Oh,
gonna just say, I was thinking about amending it to $118, but are we gonna continue to look at this? Because we got $39 coming up next. So maybe we could take, I mean, there's no reason we. You have the best financial guy in the state. I'll second that.
I'll take it. So I thought somebody said I was the best financial guy. It's Five Below out, guys. No, just kidding. So, these go back to the Attorney General's opinion. Anything that touches personnel and capital. We went through that whole discussion and it was determined anything from $1 to any dollar amount has to come through the committee and board. Now, if these would touch contractual or commodities for this dollar amount, the board wouldn't see it. It'd be done administratively. That's just what we have to do. So, yeah.
Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Oh,
Is there, can we just, at the budget time, just try to add an extra $2,000 to these contractual ones?
This is a case where the employee headcount changes during the year. For example, the flexible benefits. At the start of the year, we know what the headcount is and who's not taking the health insurance. Now that program is sunsetted. But when a new employee comes on and then takes the benefits, it causes that account to go
And
over.
with this Attorney General opinion, can we have sub accounts underneath, say, like payroll, where you get the benefits and everything, where as long as the overall category is within, those sub accounts don't necessarily have to be coming to us when it's just moving back and forth between them?
The problem with that is when we discussed it was the Attorney General opinion mentioned line items in the opinion. So it is the board's responsibility to also have control of those line item categories. And it's
Then-
specifically stated in the opinion.
What about line item if we combine, say, IMRF and health benefits all in one line item, a few of those?
I mean, it's an option during budget time. It would be a change. I mean, quite honestly, we like to have those separate for reporting
Okay.
purposes.
Is FICA and Medicaid care, is that separate? or
Well, we
just-
keep that all under FICA.
It's all under FICA?
Yeah, but IMRF is broken out.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, and were there any opposed to that? Okay, the motion carries. Moving on, can I get a motion to approve item 24-313, transfer funds from accounts flexible benefit earnings to regular salaries, employer share IMRF, employer share social security, and employer share social security in the amount of $39 to cover salaries and fringe benefits for FY 23. Okay, any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve 24-314, transfer of funds from employer share social security to regular salaries and employee medical and hospital insurance in the amount of $2,661 to cover salaries and fringe benefits for FY 23. Any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve item 24-316, transfer of funds from employer share IMRF to flexible benefit earnings in the amount of $50 to cover the FY flexible benefit budget shortage. Any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. And moving on to action items, can I get a motion to approve JPSCO -1-24 amendment to purchase order 2846-1 serve issued to Journal Technologies, Inc. for a case management system for additional users due to an increase in staffing to increase the contract amount total in the amount of $38,055.01. Any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. And for item number 9, we are pulling it for the request of DOT. So any old business? Oh, Member Krajewski.
Just for this specific vehicle, because we just had an informational one at Animal Services for the same Ford vehicle.
Oh,
So
Is
we're
that a
just
question?
pulling this, is it this specific one, or was there an issue with all the, it looks like,
Yeah, it was just this specific order. We were able to find some vehicles that are available immediately. These actually don't have a build date as of yet, so these are out in the future.
it's just on Animal Service, we had the
Right.
same information one where we had we got a
Right,
Ford
right.
from them, so, okay.
Yeah, it's this specific order.
okay. Any old business? Any new business? Okay, I will take a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.